And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Detroit Tigers.
Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, Yandy
Leading
Diaz.
off for the Rays, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
And that's a little bit high. And we're underway. That one out to right. Vierling makes the play. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Vierling snags it for the second out.
Batting third baseman Junior Caminero.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Caminero hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Vierling makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill, the lefty, Shane McClanahan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Riley Green. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Carpenter checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Right
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And Chris, it's a bit shocking to see such a lefty-heavy lineup against a left-handed starter.
Yeah, but on this one, I wouldn't second-guess the manager just yet, Boog. You know, in 2024, Bryce Harper, Yordan Alvarez, Steven Kwan, and Kyle Schwarber all hit significantly better against left-handed pitchers than they did against righties. Sometimes lefty on lefty doesn't necessarily favor the defense.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and they get the out.
Batting 6, first baseman, Colt Keith.
2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is
0-2.
downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's
3
a ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite
Batting
clip the
7,
zone. That's a
third
stone cold take.
baseman,
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Two outs. Sugar Shane notches the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Tampa
New inning
Bay,
getting
right
started.
fielder,
Now it's the
Josh
right
Lowe.
fielder, Josh Lowe. Scooble back to work. Just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole
Batting
field.
fifth,
He was out in
catcher,
front there.
Danny
Just needs to let the ball
Jansen.
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now here is Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the
Batting
ball's going to
seventh,
get into the gutter and
shortstop,
somehow it just
Jose
hangs onto that
Caballero.
edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Jose Caballero stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Torres handles. Gets it to first. Out number 3. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
0-1.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
2-2 the count.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And the batter now, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker
Back to the
Meadows.
top of the Detroit order. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is foul back. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays 1. Back here in Detroit, on to the 3rd inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And that is out of play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Vierland racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Flied to right his first time. That misses
Nope,
the
that's a
zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive. Caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they
Now
keep the
batting,
runner at
second
first.
baseman,
Just like
Brandon
that,
Lau.
they're almost out of the inning.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And another
2-0.
ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one a
Ball
little bit
3.
high. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Palacios off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that is that. One left for Tampa. And they still trail it here 3-1. Back at Comerica Park,
Off
bottom
for
of the inning.
Tigers,
Stepping in,
second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a
Now batting,
chance because he
left
thought it was ball
fielder,
4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch.
Green.
Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
At the plate, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start
Now
the
batting,
frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, right
Matt
fielder,
Vierling
Matt
getting ready to hit.
Vierling.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on
Now
with 2
batting,
outs.
the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one hooked foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away. Jace Young waiting to hit for Detroit. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Rays,
John Sciambi
third
with Chris
baseman,
Singleton,
Junior
and set to lead
Caminero.
off the 4th, Junior Caminero. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This one in the air. Sweeney hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Josh Lowe.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe struck out swinging his first time. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Danny
catcher,
Jansen to
Danny
hit here.
Jansen.
He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. Step off throw to first. Low. Back on a dive. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Low. Over at first with one away.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks
One
for
ball,
second.
two
There's the
strikes.
ball. Throw to second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Bottom
Leading
four.
off for
Now the third
Tigers,
baseman,
third
Chase Young.
baseman, Chase Young.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Loud. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal
catcher,
clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that
Rogers.
extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. First
That's
pitch
outside.
doesn't find the zone.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
One down, base is empty. Just
Oh,
off the
that's just
outside
out.
edge. And now 2-0. And that one pulled foul. One out, base is empty. That misses.
that's low.
3-1. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer
Now
at
batting,
it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at
Trey
first.
Sweeney.
So a man aboard, Trey Sweeney. Up now for the Tigers. The shortstop takes the
Outside.
ball. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 48 warming up as well. Fought off foul. One, two now. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rogers headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So
Tampa
they turn
Bay.
things over to the righty,
Number
number
70.
70.
Just trying to keep
Mike
this one close
Vassell.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
1-1.
In the dirt. One now.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And into second with one away. That's a double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Riley Green.
So digging in, Riley Green. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed. That one missed. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 1. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. Skubal back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Caballero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Rays down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a rocket out to left. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
Now,
it's
left
about
fielder,
the process. He
Richie
did everything
Palacios.
right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Palacios in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Towards first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 1. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Vierling, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1's the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. And that one is inside. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive
The
that
first
finds a glove,
baseman,
but you
Cole
will get some
East.
high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Tampa
All set
Bay,
for the top of the
center fielder,
6th.
Johnny
And stepping in for
DeLuca.
the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And they'll do it again. And it's filled up. That one misses.
that's down.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the
Now
bases
batting,
empty.
the first
Close
baseman,
pitch.
Yandy
But now he's got to work out of the
Diaz.
stretch.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that
Tampa
backwards
Bay.
K right
Second
there.
baseman,
I think the hitter
Brandon
saw it all the
Lau.
way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Lau at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Out. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young.
Third baseman, Jace Young.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog.
Now
It's not
batting,
always easy
the
seeing the
catcher,
ball off the bat.
Jake
Something to improve.
Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Young gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a
batting,
2-strike
shortstop,
situation, it's just
Trey
become such a
Sweeney.
problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Lowe makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Just off the outside edge. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 outs. Just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Not what he wanted to do
Now
right there,
batting,
Boog. That keeps this inning
baseman,
alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Gleyber Torres up to hit, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that one lifted in the air, center field. DeLuca snags it. That is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 1. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Right side. Collected by Torres. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. 1 for 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Tigers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
So a man aboard, Christopher Morel, next to hit for the Rays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. That's down and in. Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2 the count.
good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Low off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 5-1. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And misses inside. What a stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2. That one down the line and foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Fly ball to right. Low has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Long gone into the upper row of the bushes. Bye-bye baseball. He circles the bases. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now, Colt Heath. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Down the 3rd baseman, Jace Young. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So they bring on the veteran, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Vierling settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. First pitch just misses. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton appears to be getting loose. Rebbia also throwing. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. But even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
DeLuca in now. Outside. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Now on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Now it's going to be Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Cole Sulser getting loose out there. Next pitch is outside. Across the letters at 99.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that just misses. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw
Now
it really
batting,
well.
the center
It's a
fielder,
really nice plate appearance.
Parker Meadows.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. To the right side, and that's a foul ball. 2-2 now.
3-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Caminero makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Let's go. Do it again.
Torres stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching
Johnny
for the
Brebbia
Tigers.
into the game.
And you know,
Number
bullpen guys
49.
can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations
Leading
like
off
this
for
as
the
well.
Rays, first baseman,
Back to the top of the
Yandy
order now.
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Meadows makes the grab. 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman.
So next to the
Brandon
plate for
Lowe.
Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for
0-1.
Detroit. Tyler Holton, the left-hander, up and throwing. In the dirt, 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, third baseman.
Now
Junior
here is
Caminero.
Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's your 1. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed. There's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.